Alrighty, gamers, we have an unboxing of the Steam Deck OLED 1TB already opened up for you all, so you guys do not see my address and then send me sussy things. Very cool. On a Ferris wheel, you can place on a Ferris wheel, on the subway, on the toilet, on the patio. Im Garten, I'm assuming that's German for in the garden, in a test chamber, on the moon. Okay, very cool. On the patio, and el patio, right? And la cocina, on the couch. Very cool. All right, so this is the box. Obviously comes in a cardboard box. I'm not sure what this guy is on the left. It looks like some sort of charger, and that design reminds me of Portal, so I'm assuming this is modeled after Portal. So we're just gonna get this guy out the way. Where did I put my knife? Okay, very cool knife. We're just gonna cut this guy away from me so I don't cut myself. I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. Might end up losing a limb. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, so this is the charger. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna leave this in here for now just because we do have a lot of USB-C cables in this household. Yeah, just keep it right here. And then we have the Steam Deck OLED. Your games in a whole new light. Very cool. I'm gonna have my wonderful partner just grab this box from me. It's very cool. It comes with its own carrying case. Take that, Nintendo. This is wonderful. We got it for, I think, 700. Very nice. We're supposed to get it a week ago, before our 1 week trip for visiting her family, and we didn't. And it was very awkward, but it's okay. I studied during that time. Very nice. So you can see, designed by Valve Corporation at Bellevue, Washington. If you have problems in Germany, you contact Valve GmbH in Hamburg. Comes with the video game machine, our Steam Deck, and a case. Your game's in a whole new light. Steam Deck OLED. This is very nicely packaged. I'm actually just going to slide this out because I don't want to tear it apart if I can. Uh-oh. Very cool. And then obviously we have the Steam Deck logo, which is embossed. Is that the right term? Embossed, Miss Graphic Designer? She's somewhat shaking her head. Embossed. A very nice carrying case. It's very heavy and sturdy. We have a little... Oh, we have another little baggie in case we want to put like cables or accessories away. And you could actually technically just slide this onto like slide it onto something. Onto the suitcase, kind of. Have the Valve logo over here. Oh! That's cool. That's how they like package totes and stuff. I should just be able to... There's a way to just pull this off without destroying it, but I'm assuming I'm not gonna be able to do that. Okay, that's unfortunate. The knife it is. That sucks. You're usually just able to pull that off, but we're not gonna really need that again. But yeah, very cool. Very nice, very nice. And you have like, I think it said Valve somewhere. Oh, I think it said Valve on the thing. I literally just pulled it off. Whatever. So we have this little Velcro over here, which, what does this, oh, that's just to help secure it. Coolio. And you can actually put a lock on these guys. Very nice. All right, we're just gonna move this camera down a little. Oh! That boy's a beast. That thing is huge. We have our wonderful Steam Deck OLED over here, our joysticks, our ABYX power button, which I don't think that was orange before. I think it's new. We have the USB-C, power LED, we have fans, our volume rockers, headphone port, headphone jack, L1, L2, bumper buttons, and then you have these back buttons, which you can program in another vent. Then you also have, oh, that's for storage. Very cool, very cool, very cool, very cool. And obviously you have your pads, your Steam, your menu button. Just really quickly gonna see, what is this guy over here? It's a cleaning cloth. Very nice. Thank you, Valve. Highly appreciated. Now I'm hoping this guy has a little bit of juice. We're gonna turn this on. Oh, power LED, power LED. Is this guy gonna turn on? I'm assuming it has a bit of juice. It is on. Supposedly. Oh, and this is actually, woo, look, you got the Steam Deck. This doesn't look so great on camera, but it is an OLED. There you go. That's what it looks like IRL. I don't know why it looks like this straight on. But yeah, this is actually the etched display. So it is actually anti-reflective, which is very nice. And then you have another menu button up here. You have another button up here. Wow, this feels really nice in the hand. Holy cow. All right, there we go. We're on the Steam loading. Whoa, that was fast. All right, we're setting this guy up. English, of course, not Pacific. We're gonna go to Eastern Standard Time, Miami. Okay, very cool representation. I don't know why this guy is being... There we go. We have Miami, we have Montreal, we have New York. We can connect it to our home Wi-Fi, which I'm going to do really quick. All right, we're going to continue. It's probably going to have me sign into my Steam account, which I'm unfortunately going to have to take my phone off. Okay, it's installing the latest version of Steam. Awesome sauce. 3 minutes, 4 seconds. I'll let this guy do its thing. For size comparison, this is a Nintendo Switch to the Steam Deck, which... Yeah, Steam Deck is quite huge. You do have a bigger display. It is OLED. This is actually up to 90 hertz now instead of previously being 60. This is an etched display, so it's not reflective. And it's actually a lot more comfortable because, I mean, the Nintendo Switch is small. I feel like my hand gets cramped. It's nice, though, obviously. This guy actually doesn't work properly. On here, charging ports at the bottom. Same spot for the micro SD. Game cards obviously on this. That doesn't have a game card. Volume rocker is in the same spot, but the power button's on the other side. You obviously have these buttons, but you don't really have any back buttons, unlike this one, which does. Oh, that was a cool animation. I didn't really catch that. Okay, so now we are on the sign-in screen. So I'm gonna need a moment. All right, so we just signed in. We're just giving it a moment. Welcome to the Steam Deck. Before you start playing, let's take a quick tour of this device. Press any button or tap on the screen to continue. This is the Steam button. Press to access your library, stores, settings, and more. Press and hold to view Steam button shortcuts. So you can press... Oh, I just skipped through it on accident. Okay, well, that's the power button, obviously. This is something else. Volume buttons, obviously. So we can actually put the volume all the way up if we'd like to. And it's obviously running Steam OS. Last of all, down here is a micro SD card. Expand your deck storage capacity by inserting and formatting a micro SD. We'll definitely get a 2 terabyte in here for sure. All right, have fun. Oh, this reminds me of like having a 360. This is so nice. Obviously you do have games that are like officially supported by a Steam Deck and stuff that are not gonna work as well. As you can see, there's like the little Steam Deck logo and there's a little compatibility icon. So, for example, 7 Days to Die is apparently fully supported. Bloons TD is not officially. Lethal Company's not. It Takes Two is. Tricky Towers is. It's just showing all the games I've launched recently. Phasmophobia is. Dead by Daylight is, apparently. Rivals isn't. Don't Start Together. But if it has like an X, that's like when it wouldn't work all together. So like Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced Edition, for example, apparently isn't supported at all. Battlefield 5 isn't. That's probably because of anti-cheat and stuff. But over here we have like updates and stuff. A lot of different options over here to go through. And right now we do have rumbles. And oh, you can actually switch this to use Nintendo button layout in case you're used to that. Yeah, but you have a lot of options. Very cool. You have notifications here. You have chat messages here. And then obviously you have your battery and your profile, which if you click on it, apparently I have Steam Deck rewards, which is very cool. But yeah, that is the unboxing. Maybe we'll make a video on how it's been like living with the Steam Deck versus with the Nintendo Switch. I personally have a Switch Lite, which is the one that I use. My partner's the one that actually uses a proper Switch. I don't have that many hours, but I'm very excited about this because I love playing games from Steam, and now I have the Steam Deck. Awesome sauce.